Hey Libra, I feel like I needed to do your love sitch spread just right quick, right after that one, because it really seemed like you had some love stuff going on there, and I want to take a look at it. A lot of crossroads type things coming up for you, and it did seem like a romance situation. So I'm calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, because I don't want to talk to anyone else. And this is for Libra, 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 Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Cross watchers, welcome. And let's take a look at this love situation. We've got the Tower reversed. We've got the Page of Cups reversed. Justice reversed. Wow, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So interestingly, in that last spread for January 2022, so you can take a look at that if you haven't seen it, we've got the Page of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles both reversed from that last spread in the situation. So this Tower card, this is either a fear of making a change, or it's a change, a big Tower moment that happened in the past, but I feel like there's some kind of like, I feel like it hasn't happened yet. Where usually I feel like that's something that's happened in the past. I feel like this could be something that is not quite over or finished, or there's a fear in ending something. And it has to do, like, this is not giving your cup of love or not accepting a cup of love, but there's a fear of not doing that. And then this Justice reversed is kind of like karmic consequences for someone's distractions. So karmic consequences for someone having made a commitment and then now being distracted. And we'll clarify all of this. Libra, let's take a look at your energy around the situation. Here's the Queen of Wands reversed, who came up before. This is like, I've had it up to here. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be the one who has to constantly be drained of my energy because of what is going on here. And here's Magician reversed. Lots of major arcana here. The Magician reversed is talking about someone needing to manipulate in order to get what it is that they want. This is also about no longer manifesting, perhaps no longer manifesting with someone else. Here's the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man came up in the last one too. Lots of major arcana. This is a huge life decision, life change. And this is about feeling like you're sacrificing in order for someone else's growth. That's not always the case, but I'm feeling like there's that feeling of having to sacrifice your own movement forward. I'm even hearing enjoyment because you're holding space for someone else, or you're waiting for someone else, maybe to catch up. And I want to ask about this Magician. One more. Here's the Two of Pentacles. This is about going back and forth regarding a situation. Going back and forth, living in two worlds at once, not being able to be steady and grounded in one place. Let's take a look at this other person's energy. Libra, all of these majors. Here we have the World, it's reversed. This other person somehow is talking about unfinished business. We're not done here. But they're not necessarily, here's that Magician reversed. I feel like they're asking you to offer up more of your manifesting energy, but they're not bringing that to the table. I also feel like there's someone who's saying, I'm ending something for you, or I'm no longer doing the things that you didn't like. I'm changing my ways. Here's the Queen of Pentacles reversed. I also feel like, though, this person is talking about, they're talking about not trusting themselves, or they're talking about you not trusting them. They could be talking about them making you feel like you can't trust yourself. I feel like I'm not seeing straight up lies here. The Justice reversed, that's a possibility. I'm not seeing that, but it just seems like someone's not correcting someone when they feel bad about themselves. Here's the Judgment. This came up in that last spread too. It's reversed. So this is about the past. This is about making judgment calls that are not on target. They're not aligned. So let's take a look at the energy that binds the two of you together. Here's collaboration. This is also my therapy card. This is possibly trying to make things work. Here's the Ace of Wands. Both of you are having this experience where this is a passionate new beginning, either together or with someone else. So collaborating, passionate new beginning. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, this can be, when it's reversed like this, it can be such an initiation. And again, it can be like waiting, because this is about divine timing, and divine timing isn't now. It could be like divine timing it's not the divine time to blow everything out of the water, or it's not the divine timing to not blow everything out of the water. So let's take a look here. Here's Temperance. There's some kind of imbalance. This for me also indicates that there might be some kind of addiction involved with someone, especially since the Ace of Wands is here. This could be a sexual addiction. Let's do some clarifying. And then we will look at a possible outcome and look at some energy that you don't see coming. So Libra, I want to take a look. I don't know why this is coming up first, but I want to take a look at this addiction. And this addiction, yeah, it very much could have to do with, this could be a sexual addiction. This could also be like somebody imbibing, just drinking too much. And this is almost like someone who's got quite an issue with substance abuse or something, but they're very functional. Like other people wouldn't necessarily know that about them. And this unfinished business, I feel like they're trying to look into the future at what this could be, what they want this to be. I feel like somebody is trying to say that they're trying to figure some things out astrally. I feel like this person is trying to figure out their own future astrally, like in their dreams or in their meditations. And it doesn't necessarily have to do with you. That's very confusing, it seems like, but they're not wanting things to change until they figure out their own trajectory forward. They're not bringing anything to fix the bridge or complete the bridge or build stability to the bridge. They're not bringing, they're wanting you to do it, but they're not bringing it. And they're being a little covert about this. And so, this is like kind of, perhaps even, it's like they're acting like they're bringing some of this, working together to bring it together. But in actuality, they're being kind of shifty about it, and it's not necessarily exactly true. Okay, this is what I feel like. I feel like someone said, yeah, let's go to therapy. And that's what they're doing, so that it looks like they are, they're contributing or they're helping or they're trying to make things better. But in actuality, in their mind, they're thinking of something else. They're thinking about a different kind of future. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. Okay, so it looks like both of you may have an option here to have a passionate new beginning. And I feel like it's with someone else, but both of you are not necessarily acting on that, or you're not completely committing to that either. Let's look at this Three of Pentacles. Working together. This is also like soul contracts. And yeah, that's a real challenge here. There's a lot of communication that's going on here, but it seems like that's the challenge. Like, I feel like I just want to ask you, Libra, what do you want? What do you really, really, truly want? And the initiation here, I feel like has to do with that. It's like, go after what you want. Go after that thing that is fiery and what's going to make you feel healed and I also feel like somebody is having like, I want to do that. And then I'm also thinking about my future security and safety. And that's what the issue is, perhaps. Okay. Let's take a look at a possible outcome for you, Libra. Possible outcome in January 2022. What's going on for this outcome? These are things that are hidden. This can be sadness. It's gonna be mother energy, dream energy, going within, seeking the truth from within. This can be some confusion, and so going within to seek the truth. This is also clearing space and clearing other people's energy out of your space so that you can come up with a true, what do I want, heart answer. Here's the 9 of Cups reversed. This came up in the other spread as well. And it's reversed, same. This is reevaluating some of the things that I wanted in the past didn't come into fruition. I feel like something happened that really wasn't a wish come true. And this is part of that contemplation. Wow. And then here's the Empress reversed. This came up in the last spread as well. And this is about worthiness. What am I willing to put up with and what am I no longer willing to put up with, kind of thing. What am I willing to bend for and what am I not willing to bend for? Okay, I want to go ahead and clarify that, and then we'll look at some energy that you don't see coming and get some advice. So let's clarify this moon. This moon, this is luck. And this is also my card for like the cards you've been dealt in life and how you see the cards you've been dealt in life. I feel like this has to do with this other person. Like say this other person is like the situation that you have been dealt in life. How do you see it? Do you see it as a blessing? Do you see it as a blessing in disguise? Do you see it as something that was not a blessing in disguise when you thought it was a blessing in disguise? There's something about this that has to do with reciprocity. The cards you've been dealt, and even next to this Hangman too, you're being given the opportunity to see patterns of reciprocity here. Whether they're positive or negative is up to you. Like whether you see something as very giving or not giving at all, that's up to your discretion to figure out what am I willing to be part of and what am I no longer willing to be part of. And here's the Hermit. We're clarifying that, and this Hearth card comes up. For me, the Hearth card is feeling warm. It's having the fire in the hearth. Feeling safe. And I also feel like this has something to do with starting to come into a recognition of home being your body, home being self. No matter where you are at home because you are in your body. Looking at it in a more spiritual way. If it's, I'm hearing something about if you're like physical home, it's almost like somebody's afraid that somebody else can always take away what they have or take away their home even, or take away their stability or security. But if your home is you, nobody can take that. I feel like that's a pretty intense program that someone's working through right now. This 9 of Cups. Yeah, this also is about you changing, your wishes changing, the wishes that you made before, whether they came into fruition or whether they were, you know, they didn't come in as you wanted them to. Either way, your wishes are different than they were before. Even your wishes around relationship are different than they were before. And this Empress, what you are willing to stand up for or not stand up for, that is the key to everything. What you are willing to bend for and no longer bend for is the key to everything here. Let's take a look at energy that you don't see coming around this love situation in January. Toil and labor. Somebody's putting a lot of effort into this, a lot of, I feel like, just thinking about how to do this, thinking about the future. This is the pathway into the future. How is it going to metamorphose? How is it going to transition and evolve? It's like somebody is just like beating themselves up over making the wrong decision for the future. And I feel like here's the bad health card. This is more so like you're going to just drive yourself crazy with this. Unexpected income. I almost feel like this is you giving yourself a gift. I almost feel like too that this is like, I'm going to do something that's unexpected, and that's the gift. I'm going to do the thing that feels, I'm going to find my safety in a different way. And it's not somebody else's energy, it's my own energy. I'm finding safety in my own energy rather than feeling like needing someone or having someone there, or this person might be a symbol of safety to you because they've been there for a long time. But here's the Six of Wands. I'm looking at advice, and this is coming from a battle, going into victory, and also going into other people helping you and being at your side during your victory. Who has been there for you? Who do you want by your side going forward into the future? Who do you care for? Who do you trust? Who do you want there? And more advice. Here's the Queen of Cups. This is trusting your intrinsic intuition. This is the in love queen. She is happy, she is fulfilled, she is safe. This is about listening to your intuition, bringing those around you that you trust with you. This is also the feeling of being put on a pedestal, being very, very valued. Very much the opposite of the Empress reversed. That's not understanding your worth and your value, or not being treated that way. Your advice is recognizing, what does that feel like? Go the opposite way if it does not feel like that. Right? Wow. Here's the Four of Wands reversed. This is a wedding card, a marriage card, creating a healthy, safe foundation type of card, and it's reversed. Right when we're saying go the opposite way of anything that feels like being treated out of your worth, that's when that Four of Wands comes up reversed. One more. Wow. And go toward kindred spiritship. Go toward unity that feels like a divine partner. This can be with yourself. This can be with someone else, but it's definitely not with someone who treats you out of your worth. Dang, Libra, doozy. Okay, let me know how that resonated, and I will talk to you soon with another energy check in a few days. Bye, Libra.